Ahlan wa sahlan. After Show podcast, today we have Alpha.
Keep this fire in you. You're from the few people that I see around on social media that put a twitch on everything. When you wanted to make the podcast, you put a robe in it, right? A bathrobe. People can say like, oh, what the hell is this? No, it's a touch. It is a touch.
What's the value of life for you?
Happiness at the end. Happiness and joy. So the idea here is not the motivation. So take this variable out.
How you define Alpha?
Responsible. You're fiercely determined. You're a leader. You're impactful. You're influential. You're responsible for the loved ones. What's your secret sauce for success?
Yeah, I think it's belief. I believe so much. I believe in miracles. So from motivation, you start.
I need a why. I don't need the motivation. I need a why.
What's your why?
My why is a family, revenge, and the third one, which I love to say, is a disgust. Disgust means sometimes you come and say, I'm done. I'm not living life like this anymore.
Look at the tree. It stands with its best, standing like this. I was in the mountains. Look
True.
at birds. They wake up in the morning. They do their best. They're singing. They're growing. I think this harmony with nature. Being lazy is against nature. Where you started to be successful?
Corporate life with Samsung, 100%.
When you start to make the most money?
Early 30s.
If someone doesn't like what he's in now, it's his fault, right?
Absolutely.
How he can change it.
What you don't like exactly, and take an action and change it. Don't think about it.
Ahlan wa sahlan. After Show podcast, today we have Alpha. Alpha, he's behind this podcast, the
Alpha
movement.
Talks. Alpha Talks.
Alpha movements, yeah.
And the Alpha movement, yeah.
And he helps a lot of people to grow their businesses and a lot of things. So let him introduce himself. He's Alpha, right? So
Okay, a very quick nutshell. My name is Seif El Hakim.
نتشالت
ده كان يشت.
وقت المومنت كده يجي تساني جوارات باروسكي.
Seif El Hakim, known as the Alpha, founder of the Alpha movement. For the past 15 years, I've been through the corporate ladder until I reached the CMO of Samsung Electronics in Russia and CIS region.
Yeah, I know about your corporate life. So.
And then being an entrepreneur, running my 8 businesses, portfolio of 8 businesses in different countries.
Wow.
And on the sports sector, Mr. Olympia 2014, national team of Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Yeah.
So nice.
An
Yeah. Let's start because you said you work from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So how this affects you? Like how this helped you to become an entrepreneur? Like
I always tell
a long journey in 9 to 5.
Yeah, of course. It's a pretty long journey. Learned from it a lot, and I learned from a school called Samsung. Helped me a lot in structuring myself, structuring my thoughts, know how to recruit people, how to manage people, how to motivate people, how to inspire people, how to make people get what I want done.
So why you left it if it inspired you and you loved it?
Amazing, because when you're in a foreign country like Russia, as an Egyptian, I reached the top of the pyramid. You had no movements upwards, except you can move lateral. So I had offers from Apple, had offers from Huawei, had offers from, but it's all lateral. And for me, it was like, no.
So you were in Moscow working for Samsung?
Yeah, but before that also in South Korea working for Samsung. So
South Korea and then Moscow?
Yeah.
You speak Korean?
Speak a little Korean.
Yeah.
I even studied Korean. My MBA is from Korea as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, lovely 3 years, 4 years.
You like the girls in Korea?
No.
Nice. Where is the most beautiful girls?
Huh? Iran.
Iran, the most beautiful girls. You like Iranian girls?
Yeah.
That's the favorite. It's crazy, guys. Egyptian guy like Iranian girls. That's good.
Absolutely.
And as Egyptian passport, you cannot go to Iran even. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Use your Russian passport.
You're Russian. You've been to Iran?
No, not yet.
You've never been to Iran?
No, not yet.
Wow,
it will happen.
Yeah. So what inspires you the most, like in your journey? Also, like, what's your source of inspiration?
I have role models in my life.
Yeah. Who's your role model?
Richard Branson.
Oh wow.
I love his energy. I love his way of running his corporation. The guy runs 400 plus brands. So you learn a lot from him.
He built a system and he's living his life.
Exactly. And delegation, power of delegation, which is an art and science. Plus, he's a stunt guy. He's a marketing guy. So he drives his business through the marketing arm rather than the sales arm.
Yeah.
So Richard Branson is a role model. And what inspires me also, challenges. Like I come from a sports background. A challenge means you're extending your comfort zone, means you're kicking ass, so you're growing yourself.
To be better.
Yeah.
Same as we now, we're fasting, we're challenging our bodies.
True.
We pressuring it, stressing it up, but it kills all the harmful things, even the thoughts, even Even energy. We chilled today, guys. We're fasting. Happy Ramadan, everyone. Ramadan Mubarak.
In Khalad.
Yeah, خلاط. خلاط سوون, yeah. خروش خلاط, yeah. Feels comfortable. Yeah. How is it to be an after show podcast, by the way?
Amazing, man. Amazing.
Yeah.
I love the idea.
Yeah,
I love how you put tweaks
I love
to
that you
things.
came, really. Thanks for coming. Yeah. I'm
Be
sure
a
a lot of
great
people
one.
watching, they want to know a lot about you. They want to know more about how this combination, Russia, Korea, Samsung, Alpha, entrepreneur, people you're teaching them, you're mentoring them, a lot of things together, and no one knows how. I know it's also they want to know about your life, your personal life, a lot of things, your opinions about women and men, a lot of things.
True. Where do you want me to start?
Today, I want to start better about motivation, because a lot of people, they want motivation. Where you find your motivation, Motivation is not the most important, because you need discipline to make it good. But from motivation, you start,
I need a why. I don't need the motivation. I need a why. I need something to...
Why? So your motivation is why?
Yeah, it's a why.
What's your why?
Oh, shit. It's a long list.
The biggest why, the deepest one.
It's my family, of course. I always need to be there for them. That's the biggest why. The second thing is, I don't want to say revenge, so people take it in a bad way. But in my early journey, people were not believing in me, in a way or another.
They don't believe in anyone.
Exactly. So I had to push beyond. I would say it's a kind of a revenge. So my why is a family. It's revenge. And the third one, which I love to say, is a disgust. Disgust means sometimes you come and say, I'm done. I'm not living life like this anymore. So these are the moments.
So you change, like you want to change.
So these are the source of motivation for me.
So what do you think if someone doesn't like what he's in now, it's his fault, right?
Absolutely.
So how he can change it?
Take responsibility of it. What you don't like exactly, and take an action and change it. Don't think about it. Just change. Take the first step to change. I don't like that I'm fat. Okay, go run now.
That's true.
Make a push-up now. Just get into the habit.
Always
you said about
excuses,
motivation.
Always excuses.
Excuses, procrastination, delaying. There is a guy called...
Judging.
Judging.
Putting the mind judging.
There is a guy called... the guy who co-wrote Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, I love this book.
The guy who wrote it, he's a self-made billionaire, okay, by our time. He contributed one statement to his success. One freaking statement. And he kept repeating the whole day over 100 times. And this statement, imagine what? Do it now.
Do it now, yeah.
So whatever comes, you want to change, do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now.
That's true. That's really great. So you also mentor a lot of people to become successful. What's your strategy of success, if you're going to make it short for people?
First of all, you need to identify what success means to you. Your level of success or what you aim for is different than what I aim for. The level of success that you can find even people that their optimal level of success to be a good father for their kid. That's success for them. So first of all, define what success means to you. And whatever you define...
What success means to you?
Oh shit, an unending. I'm a guy who comes called relentless. Relentless like what? There is good, there is great, and there is the best. And when you reach the best, you jump for best plus one, best plus two. So it's very hard for me. It's like a DNA is different. We call it different animal.
I think I have the same energy because I love to be better than I was yesterday.
Exactly.
I find myself, I want to be better.
But you have this issue when you you have a goal, you reached it, you stay happy 2 seconds, and then what's
and then
the
you
next?
want another goal. Yeah, exactly.
The same shit, so that's being relentless, absolutely.
I think, but this is, you go with harmony of nature, because all nature becomes its best. Look at the tree; it stands with its best. Standing like this. I was in the mountains. Look at birds; they wake up in the morning, they do their best, they're singing, they're going. I think this harmony with nature. Being lazy is against nature.
100%.
Being lazy is the reason of stress. It's the reason of being unable to be happy. It's all because you're lazy.
But the people around you have to be supporting you as well.
Yeah, or you need to cut off.
Yeah, because you for the majority of people, you're a crazy person.
You're a crazy person.
Like what the heck? You just achieved this.
But you need to learn to move on alone.
True.
Always very few people, like one people, two.
True.
You need to learn this. Yeah. I'm sure you learned this because you're living in Russia for 10 years. Like being in Russia, like us, like people consider you black.
True. Thank you.
You go to the metro, everyone like, who are you?
That's Russia.
I was there.
Imagine Korea.
Oh my God.
In Korea, you were...
Worst.
Shit. You know our card, like our residency card in Korea, named what? Alien card.
Alien card.
Yeah, you're coming from up.
Oh my god.
An alien car.
Which Korea you were in?
South. لا, يعني
South, huh? That's crazy.
like coming from
Oh yeah, the
South
south
Korea.
one, yeah. So that's good. That's good. Tell me about one thing you loved in your journey being abroad in Korea and Russia and everything. Like specific situation. Yeah.
The best thing that I learned from being abroad is always being outside of my comfort zone. If it didn't happen that I went outside of Egypt, I was going to be a totally different person.
Me too.
You know, there is a story. I had never planned to leave Egypt. Never. Absolutely no. I'm in my comfort zone with my family, with my people. Like, absolutely great.
How old are you now?
39.
39, nice.
Yeah. So at that time, I just finished university and started to work in an operator.
20 years old.
Yeah. Finished university, and then one of my family friends told me that there is an opportunity with Samsung. They're looking for global leaders. So they want to hire, they choose one from Middle East and Africa, one from Europe, one from blah, blah, blah.
And you applied and you got accepted.
No, hold on. It wasn't like this. Even I didn't want to go. And then I went to the interview, a lot of people, 15 people sitting, and I want to go back to work. I don't give a damn. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm happy in Egypt. I don't want to go anywhere. And then there's one lady came and said I said I need to go back to work. I'm a 9-to-5 guy. I need to go back. She said where are you from? I said, I'm from Egypt. She looked at me and said oh, Seif. Anyway, you can leave. Egyptians are lazy. You will not win anyway this competition. And I said what the fuck?
She challenged you.
Exactly. And every
Egyptian are lazy or not win this competition.
Exactly.
That's not true, guys. That's not true.
Everything, and especially if you have a DNA of a sports
challenge. You know how to win the competition.
Pushes you way beyond. So that was a challenge that pushed every time in my life that I know that I'm going to have a leap in my career or my growth. It's when it starts with a challenge.
That's amazing.
And especially when somebody,
So you're like me. When people tell you no, you say, okay,
let me see.
it's time for me now.
I have a book coming out in end of this month.
Wow, guys.
It's called Unleash the Alpha. Part of it is the theme is watch me. I had family tell me you won't be able to do things. I had people at work, you will not be able to do things. And always the response was watch me. And that's the theme.
Wow, Unleash the Alpha. That's actually a very exciting name.
Yep.
So everyone has alpha inside of him. Just unleash it.
Of course. Literally, yes. We just became lazy.
Lazy is a skill actually. When you become lazy, become lazier every day.
Exactly.
It's same like you become strong, you become stronger every day. Or you work harder every day.
Couchpreneur.
So become lazy today, become lazier tomorrow, and every day you're lazier. So you need to stand up and become a bit not lazy. It's hard.
True.
It will take a lot of time to be again back to action and move. Baby steps. Stop bad habits, and then it gets better. So your book's coming soon, and it's about Unleash. What's your main income?
Oh shit. Never main.
No, what's your main income? Like what's the income? How much money you make?
Oh shit, a lot.
A lot. How much?
A lot. Literally a lot.
Literally a lot. Everything online businesses, right?
No, a lot. Like I have real estate, holiday homes, electronics company, hotels, restaurants, fitness clubs.
Wow. Which one brings you the most amount of money?
I'll not tell you the online. I'll tell you all the majority of the offline. The stamina businesses. Like hotels.
People love when you're specific. I was in this place, I met this guy, when this guy was wearing black, and we sit in this cafe, we had the tea, but the tea was not cold. People love to know specific stories. So let's tell a specific business which brings you the most money.
Hotels and restaurants.
Hotels and restaurants. In Dubai?
No.
In Russia? In Turkey?
Yeah.
You have hotels and restaurants in Turkey. Wow, this is really nice.
It's as I told you in the beginning, I had a role model since I grew up. Was Richard Branson.
You were making the network, building, and
true. And now leveraging my personal brand, to be honest. That's why the focus also on my personal brand.
From this also you make a living. That's so nice. If someone just starting his personal brand and he wanna monetize it, what would be your advice to him?
He need to understand. My problem that I see with people now, everybody's on the trend of building the personal brand. Correct? It's a super trendy thing, and everybody starts saying my story. I will tell you my story. But the problem that you see these days is somebody tells you a story, which is I woke up in the morning, went to the restroom, brushed my teeth, and that's my story.
People
I don't give a damn about this. A story means what issue you had, you solved it, and you can help people with it. So what's your mountain of value that you stand on? So you need, first of all, to understand what's the mountain of value you're standing on. And from there, The mistake that people make also is that they focus on a particular product, and you can't make money with a particular product. You need a single product. You need to make money with an ecosystem of products. So if you're building a personal brand, you want to sell stuff online, you need to have an ecosystem of products. 3-4 products, free for prospects, your core, your supplementary, because you need to cover all the ecosystem. These are the thing.
So building a lot of products working for you and then...
Complementary and working together. In order to make an unknown person buy something from you, you need 7 interactions in 4 different locations. It's a science. So you need to pass them through the ecosystem.
Yeah. What's your favorite word, if we choose one word?
Kick-ass.
Kick-ass. Why?
You know, when I was in Samsung, I was the youngest executive.
So unique one.
I was the youngest executive that in the corporate office, I had a tag on my wall. It's called Kick-ass. So my team was called the Kick-ass. So we get things done. We deliver results regardless. So that's why always Kick-ass.
This is so nice. Yeah, so if you would have a chance to ask me several questions, 5 questions. And I can skip 2 if it's very hard. So let's play the questions game. What would be the 5? I know we never met in real life before, but...
Exactly. Okay.
So I'm sure you want to know a lot of things.
Okay, what do you do?
What do I do? You mean as business, as life?
Yeah,
as what?
No, as business, of course.
As business?
Yeah.
Well, I do my social media, also branding thing, and real estate. That's for now, yeah.
How much you make per month?
I do make...
Allahu Akbar. Let's give
well,
this one.
It's fine.
What makes you come to Dubai?
Well, I maybe come to Dubai. A long time actually I wanted to come to Dubai, but I was on my PhD process and I couldn't leave. And I couldn't leave without completing also the procedure with my passport because you can't leave, you know. I had a master's, I applied, and I was 7 years, you know, so I had to wait, you know, till 6 months, and then you wait another 6 months, and then it was hard, it was cold, so I had to wait till I finished PhD and finalize my documents with Russia, with Russian government. So once I finished, I traveled to Dubai.
It was on your map. I mean, it was on your map.
It was in my map, but I didn't want to leave what I started. Like I was doing master's PhD in the United Nations universities. I also was working in Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Egypt. I was representing Egypt in St. Petersburg. I was studying from the zero. I knew no Russian. I was like unable to understand a single Russian word. Now I speak Russian like you.
What made you make this leap of faith and change your life?
Well, it's the inner sound always that I want something else. And even when I was working there, I was always making videos and everyone texting me, this is not your career, you know, you're more, you have some talent, you know how to connect with people, you know how to do this. So I was always, you know, into this loop of going in the morning to my work, but still at night I'm doing some stupid trains, doing TikToks, you know. Yeah. So I was like double face. I was living 2 lives, you know.
The corporate world.
Yeah, the corporate and my talent and the sound pushing me. You know, you always need to listen to yourself from inside of you because you know better when you listen to yourself, your heart, not your mind. Like because your body know who are you, but you don't know who are you. Your mind know what you learned from your parents, what you learned from in the community around you, what you learned from some mentor you know. True. But your heart knows something you don't know. You know that if you jump from this mountain, you will be alive. But your mind tells you will die.
No.
You know? So that's the thing. You always need to listen to your inner sound.
What's your secret sauce for success?
My secret what?
Sauce for success.
Sauce, yeah. Yeah, I think it's belief. I believe too much. I believe in miracles. So if something totally dark, totally black, you will find me going there.
That's the one that you said on Dom Dva, right? The belief thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Believe
how do you define alpha?
I always focus on what I can change. You know, most of the people, they focus on what they can change. They read the news. They always discuss the news. They always discuss things which is not in their hands. I always focus on what's in my hand. So whatever in my hand, I focus on it. My hands to wake up early, go in the gym and do the work I can do today. I do this. Like I don't waste time on anything not in my hand.
Okay. How do you define alpha?
Alpha is
Jordan.
I have beautiful dog. And Snowy, she's a white husky, Siberian husky, total white with blue eyes, and she's an alpha. She's a girl. She's alpha. Why? Because if she go out and see another girl, she either eats her or the other one has to lie down on her knees and tell, I'm your friend. And this way they start to play. It's a nature. I think alpha is a nature. And maybe, as you said, everyone inside of him, there's an alpha nature, but it gets killed by time, by always doing what you don't want to do. So I think alpha's nature by doing what you want to do. And I like empowered my dog to become the nature. Like when she see boys, like dogs, male, she play with them because she want to be the alpha. She want to be the only one for all these males. It's nature. If I would beat her up or shout at her, I never beat my dog, by the way. But if I would like be angry, I would kill something in her personality. A lot of people doing this with their dogs, doing this with themselves too. You feel like doing this, talking to your manager or your whatever about idea you have, but tell yourself, no, I'm scared. Every day you say I'm scared, you're growing the muscle of being not alpha.
Agree. Why the bathrobe then?
Why the bathroom? Then just to be chilled, and speak from your heart. Today we're not in a very tough interview like everyone doing. Everyone now is making a lot of interviews and stuff. I want you to speak from your heart. Remember moments in Russia, moments in Korea, And if you just got out from Ruskaya Banya, put on this, Like I told you, you came up from the Russian sauna, and it's very healthy when it's minus 40 degrees, and you're just sitting, speaking to your friends, eating some snacks, maybe carrot, tomatoes, whatever, and then you're speaking from your heart, That's the thing.
What do you miss the most about Russia?
What do I miss the most about Russia? The years I was so young.
I swear the same, actually.
I was so young
the prime years.
The prime years, golden years, I think when you are between 20 and 30. Yeah, I think these years you're strong. You're like, but we did good. Like we learned the Russian language. And now we met here in Dubai. That's crazy. And that's the most
couple of years
in the
you go
world.
back.
Yeah. We have a similar background. You speak the same languages I speak. I speak Russian, English, Arabic.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
Korean.
Yeah.
How long? What's the purpose of doing a podcast?
The purpose, I started after Shower Podcast. I had almost 1 billion views on my social medias from my other content, which I was always touring houses, playing with people, jumping in the sofa. And I was the people showed the character. And I received everyday messages of people asking about me. Like,
I swear,
who are you?
I will bring him to the podcast, ask him the questions.
Yeah. We have to do that. So everyone literally asking me, who are you? And what's your background? And we want to know you. And I started answering individual everyone, but it's 100 messages every day. So I decided to create After Podcast, and I made it in this concept because I don't want to be alone speaking to camera because it's boring. I wanted to bring some very interesting people, very successful people like you, like everyone coming here, which we were going to brainstorm together and chill and just have conversation. So it's not about like we doing things to people to mentoring them. No, we're just having conversation. Maybe we say something which they will like, they will apply, So it's more about conversational thing. A bit different than other podcasts. Other podcasts, they have more target like this. I want to make a chilled conversation between two big minds. It's always one-on-one. It's always one-on-one.
Hit me the hardest question then.
The hardest question. What do you miss the most about Russia? I think you miss someone in Russia.
I miss summer, actually.
You miss someone or something? Summer.
I love, when we're in Russia, when summer comes, you see everybody's flying around.
It's amazing.
They're flying, going to Europe. I say, guys, how come you leave Moscow
so green
in summer?
The breath. Oh my God.
The parks, the walks.
Yeah. So you want the very hot questions. Okay. What's your opinion about relationship between women and men? What's the rules that you have as a man, and what's the rules she has as a woman? But being honest and being direct, no general talk.
No, easy. A man has the man role in the family or the relationship. The woman has the role of the woman in the relationship. Regardless what is happening around with equality, nothing wrong by saying the man is the man in the relationship and a woman is the woman in the relationship. Man leads the family, provide the family, responsible for the family. The woman provide the other things, taking care of the family, the warmth, the emotions.
What should the woman give you as a man? Like, how should she take care of you?
Nice question. Number one, care, love, passion. Support. We're fighting as men. We're like, at the end of the day, we're warriors. We're alphas.
We're always in war.
Exactly. So you're always war outside. You're always hunting something.
That's true.
So at least when you go back to your home, you have somebody to
calm this down.
You can't be in a war inside and outside.
Yes, he can't.
So the woman's role is to. That doesn't mean the man has to be an asshole. Doesn't mean this way. But there are roles, and nothing is wrong with this, and nothing is wrong with that.
So if you want to say it like in 5 lines, what's the things you need, like specific? How she can love you, how she can support you? Because love, support, passion, all this. Okay, everyone knows the words. But
Standing by
but
my
people,
side. No, standing by my side in whatever the sense you say it.
Yeah. This is
Genuinely interested in what I'm doing.
So don't get bored if she's asking you what you're doing.
No, I said genuinely interested. You know, like if you wake up in the morning, how are you today?
Okay.
Good. No, I'm saying genuinely interested in what you're doing.
Yeah.
3,
not in details, but
but genuinely you feel that.
You feel that she's
you
caring,
feel it's caring. 3,
do you have kids?
not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. What if she got a kid and she's becoming busy with a kid? What you do?
It's fine, but like for kid, if there is like, okay, I come from a different brain set.
Yeah.
For example, my wife is my number 1.
Yeah.
Kids become number 2.
Yeah, but
for her,
she'll
for
be
her
busy
the same. For her the same.
Let's say she's busy with the baby for
She can
9
be busy,
months, 10
and I will
months.
be busy as well. But I mean, priority is a priority.
Yeah.
Husband is a priority. Wife is a priority. Second is, and that's not bad. That's even when the kids see it, they understand the value of a relationship.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is very nice. So you mean she has to give you a priority, even if she needs to be with a baby and stuff, but she has to give you the priority, even emotionally. Like tell you are my priority. I need to do 1, 2, 3 for you first, and then I will feed the baby. I will.
As it goes from my side as well.
Yeah. What if she couldn't apply this? She got too much into taking care of the baby, because a lot of women watching, they've been to this. A lot of men also they've been to this. They're getting along with love, and then they got a baby, and then she got busy
You get
with
the
the baby.
support as a man of the family. I do support.
Yeah.
I get an external support to balance the whole thing.
Yeah.
But rules are set. Not rules in a bad way.
Priority,
but
yeah.
Priorities are set.
Priority. You have to feel the priority that she's prioritizing you. Like you are the priority of her life.
Absolutely.
And that's actually something for the alpha has to feel.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, alpha has to be number 1. Alpha has to be the only one sometimes. Because when I see Manu Snowy playing, she needs to be the only one. Not by nature, like the word naturally. I defined it from what I saw by nature, because I saw how Snowy acting with other. She really either killed the other or they just tell her, okay, do what you want. This is yours. So this is exactly the alpha meaning. What's alpha meaning? How you define alpha?
Okay. Back in the days, alpha is the leader, right?
Yeah.
Leader of the pack, if you're talking about animal.
Yes.
The first
because
letter.
my alpha, I think, came from the wolf, right?
Or first letter in the Greek alphabet. So it's always the leader of something.
The leader, yeah.
But through time, it's been like associated with bad things, like controlling behavior, being dominant, suppressive, egocentric, and.
Yeah.
But when you're going to modern days,
so you're not dominant, you're not
I'll tell you, I will answer this when I tell you the other list.
Yeah.
When in modern times, these traits evolved. It became more. To be an alpha, it's mean like you're responsible, you're fiercely determined, you're a leader, you're impactful, you're influential, you're responsible for the loved ones, and. So if I take this set of traits and you tell me you're egocentric because you are fiercely determined, okay, I am. But it's not about egocentric. I'm determined to get what I want. You're arrogant because you're confident. No, you're reading it as arrogant. I'm confident in getting what I want.
You're judging me, but it's
exactly.
Not me. Yeah.
But it's not about the pure egocentricity. It's not.
So you define alpha as the person who just want to be where he want to be.
Where he want to fiercely, like unstoppable.
Unstoppable, yeah. And how, if someone already has this alpha's dead, you're writing the book Unleash Alpha, how to wake it up? Like, what's the easiest way?
There are a couple of principles in life that if you followed, I'll tell you one good example. Some people come and tell me how to be successful. Let's put it in a simple way.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of entrepreneurs, you sit with them and they come and tell you, I want to be successful. Okay, go ahead. But you always see the motivation behind, right? They're super motivated to be successful. I have a freaking fucking idea. I want to implement it, right? But if you see a successful entrepreneur and a failed entrepreneur, they're both motivated and they're both hungry to be successful.
Yeah.
But one of them failed and one of them was successful. So the idea here is not the motivation. So take this variable out of the equation. What is important?
Determination.
Huh?
Determination.
No, it is the design. Which in what sense? You see a plane, right? There is a plane. You see the pilot sitting in the cockpit. Did you ever see the pilot sitting in the cockpit clapping his hands for the plane to fly?
No.
No, he's motivating the plane to freaking fly, but he never clapped clapped for it. The plane is designed to fly. Like you're driving a Picanto, you want to drive to a 200 kilometer per hour. You can't. It's not designed to fly.
Not designed.
Exactly as success, exactly as business.
You have to design yourself.
You have to design the thing to succeed. That's why we say like, okay, if you want to do something, there are already role models had this thing. So model what happened before. Model the people that passed your path. See what they did. Model this. That's designed for success. It's not like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Go ahead, man. Break your head. So there are designs. The ecosystem around it, the systems, the track, 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns.
Yeah. Wow. That's so nice. If you would see me from social media or maybe you know a bit about me, I'm a little younger than you, but not much. I'm 1991. So what would you advise to me? Like if you look at me, I'm still like, you're way ahead, right? You've been through more. So what would be advice to me?
Keep this fire in you. You're from the few people that I see around on social media that put a twitch on everything.
Yeah, I put my heart and soul in everything.
You know, heart and soul, you can keep putting your heart and soul in stuff, but you add something to it.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? Like, I come from a marketing background. I hate to be standard. You could go standard and do the same hell.
I hate to be standard.
Exactly.
I hate it.
Keep this fire in you because that's what differentiates you.
Yeah.
When you wanted to make the podcast.
Yeah. I changed. After shower podcast.
Exactly. You put a robe in it, right? A bathrobe. People can say like, oh, what the hell is this? No, it's a touch. No. It is a touch. So keep this in you, this fire in you. And the second thing, forget about what people say about you.
Yeah.
Before I come and do interviews, I always read about the person. So I read a little bit about you and your background. And I saw this video of Dom Dva and all this stuff. We know that the opinion of people is at the end of the day worthless.
Of course.
So
I love haters.
Exactly. Yeah. Mute them. Let them cheer.
Even when I get a good comment, it doesn't affect me well. Like I have a good comment or bad comment, I feel the same. Like, because I'm into what I'm doing.
But in the beginning, it wasn't like this. We're all humans. Like in the beginning, when you get negative shit used, like what?
In the beginning, you need approval, especially as Egyptians. Like we have this in our like how we grow up. You need someone to tell you, yes, good job, good job. But good job is harmful, even for your kids. Don't say good job. Just go into details. If he did something that, how he did this, it's good, and do this more, and details. Because if you learn how to get good job from people, you will also be attacked by bad job.
100%. 100%. I have a good analogy for the people who are watching. Let's say one person died. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's say 10 people will come to his funeral, right? 10 people counted, 10 people. And let's say the weather was shit. Thunderstorm, raining, blah, blah, blah. This 10 people will become 5, correct?
Yeah.
So why should you care so much about the opinion of people and the validation from people? Because even if you die, they will not even care.
It's true.
So you need to understand, if there is no care, no opinions at all to enter your life.
And they will not care even if you need little help.
True.
And this is how life taught us when you are in Russia, when you have some trouble in your business, you lost everything, you call your friends, I just need $50. Sorry, man, but my sister is there and we have something, I'll call you back. What? And then you call the other one and then I call you back. And 100%. Then some people don't answer, just $50.
Buddy, I'll tell you one
And
story.
They were in your house, eating your food, being with you in your, events and stuff. And once you needed small support, tell them I had this issue in Corona and I need just to pay something for tax. Cover me in here. No one will cover you.
Zero.
No one will cover you. So why are you judging me?
I'll tell you one story. And this was a big shock for me. A really big shock. I was the CMO of Samsung. Okay. So at that period of time, I was all over the news. Everybody was like literally kissing my ass in and out. Like you're the tech giant CMO. The day that I left, the next day, my phone didn't ring. The day before, my phone usually doesn't stop ringing. Messages. The next day,
Yes, this is why you should appreciate always the people who are with you when you go down.
Exactly.
This is where I found the real love, actually. When I fall down, and it's who really loves you, you know? That's the meaning of, I think this is the value, you know, when you understand. By the way, what's the value of life for you?
Happiness at the end. Happiness and joy.
Happiness.
Happiness and joy.
What's your moment when you feel the most happy?
Oof.
Just simple, it's not hard.
No, 100% with my family, regardless who, like if you call like.
So spending time with your loved people.
Loved people, and that's it.
This is your most happy moment. Do you do this often?
Yes, with like my fiance, yes.
And this is why
my family is not here.
Yeah. So you made delegation for your business, and you could now save time to spend it with the people you love.
The problem is, I'm not that good in delegation also. Like I'm always
this
starting.
This is something actually we all suffer from. I suffer from this too, because you know why? Because I saw my mom and dad was working also in the government and stuff, but they never delegated anything. You know why? Because they were always doing everything by themselves. Sometimes you see even in your house doing things yourself. Your car, you clean the car, you know, in the morning, you remove it. So delegation is not in our culture.
And in our era now, once you do something and you delegate it, you will, because you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
What is the next?
You do want something.
Another project. Yes. Another project. Then another project.
That's very important. And I think this you learn in Russian. Russian, they delegate perfectly. Especially Russian businessmen. The oligarch Russian businessmen, they know how to delegate. And they know how to choose the people, you know. They put a man on tone, and this guy is doing the job. And this guy is finding other people. And they trust you. When they give you 100%. Responsibility, they trust you. And our culture also as Egyptian, you know, you go, they don't trust. You call, hi, you did this? Okay, they did this as well, you know, because they know that you're gonna play.
Are you sure you did it?
Are you sure you did it? And this actually, they have the right, because Egyptian, they don't do twice the same thing. You go to the Egyptian restaurant, today they cook it different way than today.
True.
It's true, because they don't put all in, you know, the all in, like Bruce Lee, he said, be water, put water in the cup, becomes, like all in, the Russian mentality, they have it. I think the Europeans also have it. Maybe other people, but not my people, like not my friends in Cairo, not the people I know, they don't have this all in mentality. They're doing something, but they distracted with the phone.
True.
Even in lectures or in university or school, like I was trying, I was always A+, I was trying to do it, because otherwise my mom would kill me. So I was always going to appear. Going to the basketball match, I play the best. Going to swim, I swim the best. Going to judo, I don't know how to go to judo and thinking of my school.
When did you leave? When did you go to Russia? At what age?
2015. I was 25.
25? So after your university school and...
I started working in the ministry as well, Ministry of Water Sources and Irrigation, Central Department of Bilateral Cooperation, United Nations.
Where? Location
in Cairo.
In Cairo.
Yeah.
Which club you were?
Which club I was? I was Zuhur.
Zuhur,
yeah. I was in Zuhur and Heliopolis, but I was in Zuhur. I was in the team. I was judo, taekwondo. I played professionally basketball and swimming. Yeah, that's the target. Actually, this podcast, you speak about you. People want to know this. Believe me, they see your videos. They want to go. They will see now that you was an After Show podcast. You understand. You speak about yourself, about your history, about what makes you the most happy. It's important things, you know. So which club were you was in? Gezira. I love Gezira. Yeah. That was my favorite match when I played Dawri, you know, when I was under 14, under 16, I was always going to Gezira. We were always losing there. I don't know. Gezira team is not really. They have the best water polo team. Our water polo team was good, but I played water polo too. But Gezira was, I don't know why. Always winning.
I don't know why.
But I liked there because I was always meeting nice people and friends. I had friends after we was playing street basketball together and stuff. I had also my journey with sports all my life. Like thanks to my mom. Like sport, judo, I played 4 years. I started in parallel swimming and basketball. I continued swimming, basketball. I stopped judo.
I didn't like football. Didn't pass?
Never.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I played taekwondo. I played kung fu a bit. I got this. Yeah. I played kung fu a bit. I didn't like it too. Judo, I stopped when I was, I think, 14 because I had the championship and I did something wrong to a boy. And I saw him crying, and I said, okay, I don't enjoy hurting you because sometimes you get angry.
True.
From school, my mom is very serious. So when I went to judo, I was, I was going with a little aggression. As a boy in Cairo, a lot of pressure on you. So I was aggressive. So when the match come, I just put all energy. So I did something wrong to him. I was saying break something. But he's fine now.
He's living.
Kill him. Yeah.
He's living.
After this match, I decided not to continue in judo because I understood that I enjoy more basketball, swimming. Swimming in the water gives you strength. Basketball it's a teamwork. So I understood I'm more into teamwork that give you more
True,
fulfillment
true.
as a man. Like,
Do you do sports here in Dubai?
yeah, I do basketball. I swim every day.
Basketball here.
Yeah, I swim every day in the morning in the pond where I live, like an hour in the sea, and then I do basketball. Yeah. I always do.
Nice.
Yeah. So what else I wanted to know about you, like a history of success, like where you started to be successful. When?
Okay, corporate life with Samsung 100%. It was, first of all, it was fast success.
Do you think if you go back in time, you will still leave? Or you will continue?
Yes, yeah.
You will leave,
Yeah. The path, you know, like you have to be...
When you start to make the most money?
Early 30s.
Early 30s.
Very early. Early 30s. You know, like in Samsung, it was very interesting for me because, again, the sports thing is always a challenge. In Samsung, as a ladder of promotion, you always get promoted every 3 years. And I was challenging all my managers that I want to be promoted every year.
Wow.
So I was promoted every year. So I reached the CMO level when I was extremely young.
So honestly, what is your favorite country in the world? Honestly.
Shit. Moscow.
Moscow.
Syria.
Yeah. Moscow. Why you love Moscow?
Again, it is we talked about it.
Yeah.
My time, I would say like my teen time. And
you found yourself, right?
Found myself and I developed myself over there.
This question is very important to ask now. She's your fiance? Yeah. So this one is very, very hard. And actually no one knows the answer of it. A lot of people, 90% of people, they don't know this answer. So be prepared, guys. This question is, who are you? Do you know who are you? Like, by the meaning of who are you? You know, a lot of people searching who I am. Who are you?
You know, I don't want to say something that people will think that I am elaborating or just exaggerating. I always feel myself really an alpha, a beast. And a beast in a good...
You feel yourself a beast, Marvel beast.
You know, a beast in what sense? Is like a beast that's protecting the people around.
Yeah, if you choose from Marvel, which one?
I don't watch these things.
Yourself?
No, I don't watch even these things. I don't know. Like this Lord of the Rings.
Another thing, Safe.
Yeah, it's just...
You see yourself a beast as Safe.
A beast, an alpha.
So you define yourself from inside, you know who I am. I'm the beast who protects people.
Protects,
That's actually inspiring,
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of people, they don't know who they are, you know, like they live life.
It's an identity. You know, it's an identity.
And you will find this one in Russia, in Moscow. This is why I love Moscow.
Yeah.
Because I love St. Petersburg because I found myself there.
It's an amazing place.
I understood who I am only in St. Petersburg. Not in Egypt because a lot of stress.
True.
Pressure. Everyone wants something from you. Everyone telling you don't do this because you can't do this. You know, a lot of pressure, especially if you have a strong family. It's a lot of pressure. Maybe if you don't have like Muhammad Salah or something, have a cool family just supporting you to go to play, but you will be creative in Egypt as well. But sometimes you're born in Egypt with strong families. They're very serious. They push you to what they know, and it's good. I'm very thankful to them because this is what they know. But God gave you another message inside of you.
True.
Yeah, you don't know it.
How Russia came to your map? Because you know when we were in Egypt, Russia is never on our map. Even when I moved to Russia, it was never on the map.
It was crazy. I started work in the Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation. I joined right away the Central Department of Bilateral Cooperation between Nile Basin countries because I was engineer handling the issues of the River Nile. So I traveled to Uganda, Kampala, you know, and then I joined Ministry of Foreign Affairs as well because this central department is connected. And I found every day I feel something is wrong. Like I live my life going to ministry every day with my chauffeur and everything. Life is easy. It's comfort zone. You see your mom in the morning, you go in with the driver to the ministry. So no challenges. All you think about at work, what you are going to do in the weekend.
Exactly.
And when the salary is going to come. And if the salary will come, there is a 500 extra or no. Or 200 extra or no.
True.
So the thing is not in your hand. You're just waiting for it. You know, you're just waiting for decision of someone else to do for you extra because you need it, because you want to do something in the weekend with your friends, go Sahel, you know. So the thing is, I understood something is wrong. Like I really feel terrible. Like I'm not me. I go to the ministry, people just talking. I need to do more. So I checked all the places where you can do high studies. You know, from the WMO, the World Meteorological Organization, United Nations. They were sending to the minister every year a lot of, you know, I checked all countries saying you have to get a scholarship. Except there is one in St. Petersburg University from the United Nations, and the governmental university. It says contact us on this email, you know, and we will get in touch with you to finalize your visa and stuff because we need you. I found the email, I got it, UN email. I sent them, listen, I have this, I have a diplomatic passport. I was in Uganda, Kampala. I sent them photos. I was
I want to go. I just want to go.
I was in Kampala. I was here. I'm the youngest here. I speak all these languages. I know everything. I want to do high studies there, and I can be like representing Egypt in St. Petersburg and stuff like this. One girl answered me. Her name is Nadezhda. She worked in the United Nations at that time, and she left after 1 year. She helped me in everything. She got me there. Yeah, when I got there, I had a very good connection with the embassy, and they knew I'm there. And I started to meet the delegation. I met the son of our president, Gamal Abdel Nasser, Abdel Hakim Abdel Nasser. I met them.
Who was the ambassador at that time when you were there?
I don't remember what Muhammad, I think.
Baradei or something.
Yes. Osama Serwi, Dr. Osama Serwi, he was the culture attaché. Osama Serwi. So I was always with Dr. Osama Serwi. He's a culture attaché. He was Mustashar al-Thaqafi, Osama Serwi. And he was very like every time he comes to Petersburg, I was meeting him. I was always with him. I go to Moscow with him.
But St. Pete is a very nice place. It's a very nice place.
But Moscow is a movement place.
Yes.
St. Pete is good to learn because it's a culture city.
The viewing, the architecture is amazing.
It's a culture city. So from here, I just was fighting. As you said, you always need to fight. I fought because I didn't feel good being comfortable. I wanted to be uncomfortable. So I fought to be uncomfortable. When I arrived in Russia, no one know you. It's too cold. It's minus 40, you know, and no one care about you. And you die without food. No one cares, you know.
True.
And then you start to find yourself. You start to know how strong you are. Yeah. So this is how I've been to Russia. How did you go to Russia? Why Russia?
By mistake.
By mistake. From Korea.
From Korea. I was in Korea, and I was supposed by the program rules, I was supposed to go back to Cairo.
Wow.
And I said, it's over my dead body. I'm going back to Cairo. I like, not in a bad way.
I finished master's. I got a PhD scholarship. No. I need to do. You want me from me PhD? I will study. I will learn. I will write thesis. I do whatever it takes.
But really, it was impossible.
Yeah.
Though in the beginning, I didn't want to go. But once you have the international exposure, see different cultures, and in Samsung, like different nationalities, like Dubai, in a way. So I didn't want to go. And then they said, okay, Seif, you're going to Dubai because Egypt is Middle East. So you're going to go to the head office, Dubai. I packed my bags. I packed everything. And then on the day, no way.
Yes. It's fine. It's okay. We have a very nice guest coming. We have very beautiful guest came here, guys. Oh,
good to see you.
Wow. Stay tuned, guys. It's a very nice, beautiful Sarah. She just came. Wow. Wow, it's amazing. So, see, there's big women
lineup
coming. So not only alpha men here, alpha women too.
Of course.
Yeah.
An alpha dog.
Snowy, because I know the word alpha only when I was in Russia by having a dog. Because people say, people start to know. I went to doctor, told me, you have a dog. She's a wolf. She's alpha.
True. And,
because they know an alpha.
Alpha Bankan.
Yes.
So I go back to this Korea. So they told me you're going to Dubai.
Yeah.
So on the day that I was supposed to fly next day, they said, "Oops, sorry, the location, the position is closed in Dubai."
Yeah.
Like, what the? Where? Cairo again? No. So anyways, right, left and center.
Yeah.
They said, okay, you're going to go to Moscow. I remember the time I'm calling my family at that time. And I said, okay, I'm going to Moscow. I remember my father said, like, what the heck?
Yeah, my father did the same.
like, what the heck?
You're going to find girls.
Find girls, and like, it's, the memory that they have about Russia, it's the USSR. Girls and USSR,
and everyone's
mafia,
saying you go to Russia, you want to find girls. So why would I go to Moscow in minus 40 find girls if you can go to Sharm el-Sheikh or Gaza and you find friendly girls? The girls you find in Moscow and St. Petersburg, they're not friendly because they don't care about you. They have their own lives. You're coming foreigner to their country. They look at you. Who are you coming to the country? They're raised and born to marry a Russian man, So when you go to Russia as a foreigner, it's not the same as you are in Egypt or Sharm el-Sheikh or again. When Russians travel outside, they are open.
True.
They want to meet you. They want to know you. But when you go to Russia in their country, they're very conservative, you know. They're not welcoming like Turkey or Egypt. Like when you go to them, oh, you're a foreigner, you're tourist, come, I give you tea. No, they look at you, what? You came here, like, what the heck you're doing in our country? Yeah, why? Really?
But was one of the best experiences in my life.
They're honest.
Literally.
They're honest. When they love you, they love you.
It's done, exactly.
When they say you're my drug, my friend, you're my friend.
There is
and
no
I enjoy
faces.
this too much. Yeah, I enjoy this.
Once you break this,
they don't wait for you as a foreigner because they don't care about you. But when they know you and you become your friend, they will be there for you.
True.
Yeah. And this culture, like in our culture, say Habibi all the time. But when you need something, only the good people stay next to you. Only your people stay next to you. But other people, no. So yeah, it was a crazy experience. So I'm happy to have him in After Shower Podcast. And as we know, guys, if you need me to ask him any other question or he ask me any other question after Shower Podcast, just write in the comments. We do episode 2 with you, episode 3, maybe after Ramadan because we are starving and hungry and want food.
Switch.
Yeah, and don't mention any food.
To the podcast.
Thanks for being here and thanks for being part of After Shower Podcast. And I would love to be part of your podcast too.
Of course.
Yeah, really. And guys, his book coming soon, huh? Unleash Al-Qudan. I will read it. I hope to get a copy and I will read it really.
I really enjoyed it. I love the style. I love the vibes in it. Love the questions.
Thanks.
I love the way it's one-on-one.
Yeah, it's a conversation. It's an After Shower Podcast.
Well done. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, yeah.